Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Genuine Pursuits podcast where I talk about watches and trying to share the love of horology and how amazing it is. How is everyone doing? I recently moved into a new place. I moved out of my dorm on campus and I moved into a near neighborhood and I quite like this new neighborhood, to be honest. It's definitely a smaller room. It's more compact. Everything's smaller. But I really like it. I really like the vibe it's giving me. And to be honest, I can see myself liking it more and more as time goes on. I'm gonna be here for like the whole of summer. But that's not the main point of this episode, not to talk about my private life and how I'm trying to adapt to a new environment. This episode, I want to talk about this specific brand that I came across like 2 weeks back, and it is the Maurice Lacriox brand. So this brand is a Swiss luxury watchmaker headquartered in Zurich. And in the 1980s, the success of the brand became so huge that there was no other option but to discontinue producing watch components for other vendors due to the immense demand for their own products. And soon they became a luxury but affordable watchmaker in the 90s. But recently, as many of you may have noticed, the brand is not doing really well. One of my favorite series from them is obviously the Masterpiece collection, and this is the exact reason why I want to talk about the brand today. If I'm being completely honest, as I said just now, the brand's not doing too well nowadays. Not a lot of people would discuss or talk about this brand or even consider it. Is it the people's fault? No, I don't think so. But is it the brand's fault though? To a certain extent, yes, but I feel like the real reason is because the marketing department of the brand is kind of undermining the brand's success. And their watches are all still top quality, especially the Masterpiece collection. And I feel like more people should really pay attention to this collection. The company describes this collection as the true synthesis of Maurice Lacriox expertise. If we take a look at the Masterpiece annual calendar flyback, which is one of my favorite watch from the brand, this watch is absolutely gorgeous. A bit out of the ordinary considering the classic Maurice Lacriox design that we used to see on billboards or ads today. Why aren't anyone talking about this watch more? Like, I know it's discontinued. I know they don't sell it anymore. Even for secondhand, I mean, there's only secondhand. It is under $4,000, and if you're lucky enough, you can find it for around $2,000. You know what this reminds me of? The watch. It faintly resembles the new Brigade Type 20 3800. And the thick bezel, really prominent numerals, thick minute and hour hands, a big date display just under 12 o'clock. You can just look at the picture itself and compare each other. And most people just don't understand how lucky it is to have a watch under $4,000, maybe even $2,000, equipped with both chronograph and flyback function at the same time. Another thing that I want to highlight is that according to Maurice Lacriox, all their Masterpiece watches have the following features. Pay attention. First of all, exclusive manufacturer movements or complications developed only for the Masterpiece collection, customized and hand decorated, precision tested in 5 different positions, solid silver dials, high quality folding clasp on straps and bracelets, and a screwed case back with sapphire crystal. Also, this is quite a dressy looking aviation watch. If that's something you're looking for, this watch is perfect for you considering the price point and the appearance. But if you're looking for something completely dressy, The mysterious second from the same collection is also something you should take a look at. The brand itself is getting too much hate for whatever reason. Maybe it's the gold-plated watches, which I don't blame people. I do not find them attractive at all. But hey, you should not discredit everything. And if you maintain an open mind when exploring a brand instead of letting other people's opinion affect your judgment, you can find a lot of hidden gems, such as the Master Flyback chronograph. One thing that I do love about horology is that because the industry is constantly evolving and watchmakers are constantly pumping out new models, a lot of the time, even for non-watch lovers, we are kind of conditioned to think that, oh, these are the only available watches on the market and they are really expensive. You have to be rich or at least have a certain amount of money to purchase them, or at least own that brand's high quality timepieces. But there are a lot of forgotten pieces that kind of created a treasure hunting scene for watch lovers. And the feeling of finding your dream watch with a really, really friendly price tag is seriously more euphoric than you can ever imagine. And watch companies don't list everything from their collection out on the market. They only list the newest or like watches that are slightly older than the new releases. But let's say 20 years ago they released an absolutely bomb watch that you just can't find it anymore. If you don't look deeper into the watch market, you can't find it. So more people should understand that you have to do some digging if you want to find some really nice timepiece, such as the Flyback chronograph that I just mentioned. And this, if you understand this concept, a lot of the brand that you thought may have fell off or is not at their prime anymore, actually, like let's say Hamilton and Breitling's, they actually have a lot of nice watches from years before that you didn't know. But because you looked at their catalog nowadays and be like, oh, this brand is not worth it. No, do some more digging. This is why people love vintage watches. Guys, please, I couldn't stress it more. Do not generalize watch industry into what you see on the market. It's more than you can imagine. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys in the next episode.